Mark it again. We'll take it from courage in 3, 2, 1, mark. My career in the classroom, my career in the playing fields, and my career in education administration have helped prepare me for this opportunity for the past 18 years. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about what our beliefs are. We call them the 9+1. Some people will call it our playbook. It's a simple concept of what we think take it again. We went to our beliefs section. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Let me tell you a little bit about our beliefs, what we call the 9+1. Our beliefs are simple, based on the concept that America, start it again, stick with the facts. Let me tell you about our beliefs. It's a simple concept we call 9+1. Each belief is important. Each belief, stick to the script. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Let me tell you about our beliefs. We call it the 9+1. Our first belief is that national security is paramount to the protection of our freedoms. We have to, start it again. Mark it after 9+1. 3, 2, 1. Our first belief is national security is paramount to the protection of our freedoms. Supporting our military, supporting our veterans, cannot be questioned. Can be questioned, dummy. Start the whole thing again. Belief section. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Let me tell you about our beliefs. We call them the 9+1. Our first belief is that national security is paramount to the protection of our freedoms. Without a protected and strong country, nothing else will fall into place. That's absolutely stupid. Mark it again. In 3, 2, 1. Let me tell you. In 3, 2, 1. Get it right. Take your time. Let me talk to you about our beliefs. We call them 9+1. Our first belief is that the national security is paramount to the protection of our freedoms. Keeping a strong military, supporting our soldiers, and just as important, supporting our veterans is important to the safety of all Americans. Our gratitude and respect should be shown to all military personnel and to the veterans who have proudly served our country. Our second belief is as simple as supporting the rights of Americans. The Bill of Rights, start again, mark it in 3, 2, 1. Our second belief is as simple as supporting the rights of Americans. The Bill of Rights was created for a reason. It gives us our individuality. It is not the right of the government to infringe upon those rights. Our third, let's do it one more time, add one more section to it. It's not the right of the government to infringe upon our rights. Going on, mark on second belief in 3, 2, 1. Our second belief is as simple as supporting the rights of Americans. The Bill of Rights was created for a reason, to give us our individuality. It is not the right of the government to infringe upon each American's right to be who they want to be. Government can't legislate what each person wants to be. And that sentence we're recording. Just stick with it. Belief number 2. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Our second belief is as simple as supporting the rights of Americans. Each individual in this great country has the right to be whoever they want to be. The Bill of Rights was created for a reason. The Bill of Rights allows us to be individuals. It is not the right, nor was it ever the intent of our founding fathers, for the government to take away those individual rights. People have fought and died for our country and for our rights, so we have the opportunity to be who we want to be. Our third belief is a popular one. Mark it again. In 3, 2, 1. Our third belief is supporting tax. Mark it again. Mark. 3, 2, 1. Our third belief is supporting tax cuts and fiscal responsibility. We have simply overspent. It is time for us to use the well-phrased, live within our means. We cannot stimulate the economy by continuing to tax. Start it again. You're close. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Our third belief is supporting, mark it 3, 2, 1. Our third belief is supporting tax cuts and fiscal responsibility. We simply cannot keep spending. We cannot keep taxing Americans and expect this economy to ever recover. The words and the phrases that are being said throughout America, live within our means, has to apply to all citizens, including the United States government, including the United States Congress. It is time to act responsibly. It is time to give Americans a chance to recover from this economic downslide. Our fourth belief, mark it again. Each time we're going to look down, look up. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Our fourth belief is smart healthcare reform. Mark it again. 3, 2, 1. Our fourth belief is smart healthcare reform. I agree that our healthcare system needs adjustment. I agree that it can be improved. I disagree with the Democrats' plan that even the Democrats cannot legitimately and adequately, say it again, you have to enunciate. Mark 3, 2, 1. Our fourth belief is smart healthcare reform. I agree that our healthcare system needs adjusted. I agree that there are problems with our current healthcare system. I disagree with the pushing of a healthcare plan. Say it again, can't stutter. Mark 3, 2, 1. Our fourth belief is smart healthcare reform. I agree that our healthcare system needs adjusted. I disagree with the Democrats' plan to push a bill that was not fully read by even all members of Congress through, say it again, you almost have it. Mark it in 3, 2, 1. Our fourth belief is smart healthcare reform. I agree that our healthcare system needs adjusted. I agree. Mark it 4. Mark 3, 2, 1. Our fourth belief is smart healthcare reform. I agree that our healthcare system needs adjusted. I disagree with the Democratic plan that has not been fully read, fully broadcast, and fully supported by the American public, simply because the Democrats believed they had a majority of the votes to try to push through a system that would add to our national deficit seems irresponsible. The responsible thing seems to have both parties sit down across from each other and work together to benefit the people, which is, again, the purpose of what our government should be. Government works for us. We don't work for the government. Our fifth belief, mark it 3, 2, 1. Our fifth belief, enunciate, mark it 3, 2, 1. Our fifth belief is supporting job creation.